Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Let's go to our slides. Okay, so today is Wednesday, the 3rd of March, 2021. And our learning objective today is how do brilliant writers plan a newspaper report? So we're going to do a warm-up, which is looking at the suffix ing. Then we're going to look at our topic words, then our newspaper report, and then editing our work at the end. So for this lesson, you will need a pencil, your notebook and whiteboard, and you will need your whiteboard pen. So first of all, looking at the suffix ing. So we have looked at all week what a suffix is, and we have said that a suffix is a letter or a group of letters that goes at the end of a word and changes the word's meaning. So today we are looking at the suffix ing, and when we use this, it's to show that the verb or the action is happening right now. Okay, so for example, if we were to jump and we are jumping, it means that it's happening right now. So let's have a little look at this picture, and there's lots of things that are happening in this picture. So for example, if you are going to do a green challenge, you are going to look at the picture and write down as many words as you can think of with the suffix ing on the end. So for example, cooking, or it could be the children here are splashing. Okay, so cooking, splashing, see if you can think of any more. And then for the red challenge is you are going to describe this picture in sentences using ing as well, but again, writing in sentences. So for example, you could have the happy man is cooking and the children are playing. You could say the boy is splashing. Okay, so having a go at words for the green challenge with the suffix ing on the end, and then for the red challenge, having a go at writing sentences with the suffix ing. So pause the video here and see how many you can come up with into your workbooks. Off you go. Okay, brilliant everybody. Well done. So we know that ing is used when that's happening right now. Okay, so it's very different. It's the opposite to when we use ed, which is when it's happening in the past. We use ing when it's in the present, so it's happening now. Okay, let's see if you remember that word that we have been looking at all week. It is brilliant. It is a suffix. Well done, everybody. Okay, let's get on to our spellings. So you can see Trixie is on our screen. So that means Trixie is appearing today. We've got our spotlight spellings. So we have got woman, turnip, pulled, mouse, shouted, enormous, together. Then we have got come, old, little. Perfect. Okay. So now what we're going to do is have a look at some of these words. So as they flash up on the screen, I would like you to have a go at saying them, and I'm going to get quicker and quicker as I go. Okay, off you go. Okay, red words. Oh, well done, everybody. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. I'm going to go backwards. Okay, brilliant, everybody. Okay, now we are going to have a little look at our questions that we were doing yesterday. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. Here we go. And we are going to pat your head this time. So pat your head when you see the question mark. Keep looking. Is it appearing? Brilliant. You should be tapping your head, patting your head, because it is this one right here. This is our question mark. Can you say question mark? Fantastic, everybody. Okay. So yesterday we were looking at our lovely fact file with some questions on from our story, The Enormous Turnip. And yesterday your task was to have a go at drawing pictures and drawing some captions to answer these questions. Okay, so we said, who grew the turnip? And we came up with lots of different captions to describe the man. So the short, elderly man, the determined, kind man, old, friendly man. Then we had our question, who came to dinner? And we said that everyone who helped the old, kind man came to dinner. Then we looked at where. So where was the story based? And we said it was on a welcoming, happy farm. And also I've added in there that it was in Upton, okay? And Upton needs a capital letter because it's a proper noun. It's the name of a place, okay? So have a little look at Upton with that capital letter. Then we looked at what, so what grew? And we came up with different adjectives. I said the enormous turnip, and then I came up with the gigantic turnip. Our next question was, what was the weather like? And I said it was sunny and there was beaming sun, or the sun beamed. Then we went on to our last box, which was when. So when did the turnip pop out? And I said it was when the loudest noise occurred, and it was when the small but strong mouse saved the day. Okay, and the farm was filled with lots of cheer. And then I also thought about another question. So I did the red task yesterday and I came up with my own question, and it was, when did it happen? And I decided that this happened on a Thursday. Okay, again, I've got a capital letter there. Can anybody tell me why? Why do I have a capital letter for Thursday? Oh, fantastic, everybody. We have a capital letter because, again, it's a proper noun. It's the name of a day of a week. Brilliant. So today we are doing an exciting task. We are now becoming newspaper reporters. So we're going to write a newspaper report about what happened in the story. So here is my example. I have got my title at the top, Upton Fairy Tale Times, and then I have got my picture, because if you've looked at a newspaper report before, there's usually a picture on there as well. Okay. Then I have thought about the first part of my newspaper today, and you can see some questions in pink. So who grew the turnip? Where was the event? When did it happen? What grew? And what I have done is, in the first part of my newspaper, I have written in sentences and answered all of these questions. So up to here is what I have looked at so far. Okay, so I've got my title, my picture, and I am answering some of my first questions. Okay, so let's have a go at reading it. On a welcoming, happy farm in Upton, a determined, kind man shocked everyone. The old, friendly man planted a turnip and watched it grow until it was enormous. So have I answered who grew the turnip? I've said the old, friendly man. So yeah, I've answered that one. Have I said where was the event? I have. I've said a welcoming, happy farm in Upton. Have I said when it happened? Well, I haven't said just yet when it happened, but I have down here. You can write when it happened in this part if you want to. And have I spoken about what grew? I have said a turnip. Okay, so your task today then is to have a go at writing this newspaper report. Okay, I'm just going to read it all the way through now. So, on a welcoming, happy farm in Upton, a determined, kind man shocked everyone. The old, friendly man planted a turnip and watched it grow until it was enormous. It was a sunny Thursday morning and the sun beamed. The short, elderly man wanted to have a turnip dinner. He pulled the enormous turnip, but still it did not come out. So he asked the little old woman to help. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still it would not come out. Later on that day, the loudest noise occurred, and out popped the turnip. The small but strong farmhouse mouse saved the day. The farm was filled with cheer, and they all had turnip for dinner. So here we go. Here is my newspaper report. Okay, so we are just going to look at the first part today. So the tasks are, the green task is today you are going to have a little look at writing the first part. And I have given you an example and I would like you to fill in the gaps. Okay, so I will show you that in a second. My amber challenge, you are going to be writing the first part of your report as well, but you are going to have a go at writing it in sentences, and you can use my example to help you. Then for the red challenge, what I would like you to do, if you have a purple pen, don't worry if you don't, you can just use any other pen, but I would like you to have a little look at editing your work, looking for capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and you might think of an even better word when you look back at it so you can improve your vocabulary. Okay, so let's have a little look in more detail. So green task, what I would like you to do then is to have a go at writing out these sentences, but I would like you to fill in the gaps. Okay, so before all of that, you need to think about your title, don't you? Now this is the exciting part because you can have a go at creating your own title. It can be anything you want. So mine is Upton Fairy Tale Times. You might want to come up with anything you want. It could be Upton Dinosaur Times. It could be anything that you want. Okay, so that is our title of our newspaper. Then you're going to have a go at drawing a picture. So you can see there that we've got everybody who was involved, and we've got the turnip and the farm in the background. And then this is when you're going to have a go at writing. Okay, so on a something farm in something, so where is it? A determined, kind man shocked everyone. The something man planted a, what was it? And watched it grow until it was, and having a go at filling in that blank. Okay, remembering that you can go back and use mine to help you. So filling in those gaps. Then for the amber challenge, you are going to be having a go at writing the first part of your report. So making sure that you've got your title as well, you've got your picture, and then you are having a go at answering these questions. So who grew the turnip? Where was the event? When did it happen? What grew? So you can use mine to help you, but remembering we are only going up to here today, which is answering those first few questions. Okay, so having a go at that in full sentences in your book. And then for the red challenge, you are going to have a little look at editing your work and making sure that you have got everything correct, because sometimes, even as adults, we all make mistakes, and it's not until you read it back that you realise it. Okay, so here is an example of my work that I have done in my report. So let me just read it back and check. On a welcoming, happy farm in Upton, a determined, kind man shocked everyone. The old, friendly man planted a turnip and watched it grow until it was enormous. Well, it sounds right, doesn't it? I've used my sounds correctly. It looks okay, but I need to look at every single word in a little bit of detail. So let's see. On a welcoming, happy farm. Okay, I'm looking at happy and I'm not sure if I have spelt that correctly. E, just thinking about E on the end of a word. What do I usually use instead of two E's? If it's an E sound at the end of a word, can you shout out at me? What do I use? Oh, thank you, everybody. I need to cross that out with one single line and then write yeah here, because that can make an E sound on the end of a word. Okay, let's keep going. On a welcoming, happy farm in Upton. Now, I'm not sure about Upton. Upton. It is a tricky word, but what do I need at the beginning if it's a place, if it's a proper noun? What do I always need at the beginning of a word if it's a proper noun, just like your names? What do I need? I need a... Ah, brilliant, everybody. How could I forget? I need a capital letter because it's a proper noun. On a welcoming, happy farm in Upton, a determined, kind man, shocked. Have I got ed? Shocked. Yeah, I do. Everyone. The old friendly man planted. I'm just looking at planted. Plant id. It does sound like id, but what is it? What needs to go at the end? Trixie has tricked me. She has won. What was I meant to write instead of id? Shout it out. What two letters? Oh, thank you, everybody. I needed to have ed, not id, ed. So let's cross that out. Okay, let's read that sentence back. The old friendly man planted a turnip. Turnip. Okay, so I've sounded it out correctly, but what looks like it could be wrong in this word? What looks wrong in this word? Is it our special friend? It is, isn't it? Which one was I meant to use? I've used a better letter, or what was I meant to use? Shouting out at me? Oh, thank you, everybody. I was meant to use nurse with a purse, so I need like this. It's a U and an R, isn't it? A turnip, and watched it grow until it was enormous. Now, I might change that full stop to an exclamation mark. Until it was enormous. Okay, let's read it back one more time. On a welcoming, happy farm in Upton, a determined, kind man shocked everyone. The old, friendly man planted a turnip and watched it grow until it was enormous. Okay, I think I am happy with that now. I think I'm happy with those two sentences. So, remembering your tasks, everybody, you are going to have a go at just writing the first part, okay? So you need your title, you need a picture to start with, and then having a go at answering the questions that you can see in pink. So who grew the turnip? Where was the event? When did it happen? What grew? Okay, so filling in the gaps for green challenge, having a go on your own for the amber challenge, So remembering a title and a picture as well. And then at the end, making sure you edit your work to make sure that you have done it brilliantly. Okay. Well done, everybody. So I can't wait to see all your lovely work. It is World Book Day tomorrow. So what we will do is we will carry on with this on Friday, and I will see you all then. Bye, everyone.